Good morning, investors and traders. In today's segment, we'll be talking about Bitcoin's breakout. The price action is breaking out to the upside, showing some very bullish momentum. Now, the question, of course, is there more to come? Can we continue to see this particular sort of a price action to the upside? That is what we'll be discussing in this video. Before we do that, as always, it is important for me to go through this disclaimer which is right in front of you. If you have any further questions, feel free to come back to me. Now, in terms of fundamentals, folks, when I look at Bitcoin price, when I look at the Bitcoin's fundamentals, things are still continuously improving on the fundamental side. Now, the recent upward move that we have seen, now you may not be able to see it on here, but later on in the video, I will show you what I mean by that is coming because of one particular reason, and that is encouragement coming from Elon Musk, who is sort of seems like changing his stance towards Bitcoin because on the one hand he goes that okay, look, as long as the 50% of the mining is done on the renewable energy, that is what I am really looking at. And secondly, he is again sort of changing his stance towards a Bitcoin by confirming that he hasn't sold any more Bitcoin because obviously what he has indicated in his recent tweet is that if he was going to sell the rest of his holding, that would mean that substantial sell-off in the Bitcoin price. In addition to that, one of the major company MicroStrategy is also increasing more money. It is raising more money by selling its junk bond, in order to buy Bitcoin at a lower price. Now, of course, that is very powerful in terms of a market fundamental because that shows that companies are ready to buy Bitcoin at a lower price. Now, of course, they may probably have been buying it for the previous for the last few weeks, but the news sort of started to come out for the last few days. Now, in terms of a technical analysis, in terms of that, we are going to look at three important moving averages to begin with. So this is your 50-day simple moving average, followed by that is your 100-day simple moving average, and finally your 200-day simple moving average. Why these important moving averages are there and why these are important? For two reasons. Number one is institutions watch these moving averages very closely and they make their trading decision based on that. Now, clearly, when we look at the price action, we can clearly see that the price is trading below all of these moving averages, and that confirms that the market is. As long as they continue to trade above that, it confirms that the market is bullseye in control of the price. But the moment the price begins to trade below these ones, like it did over here, like it did over here, like it did over here, it confirms that the bulls have completely lost control of the price and now the market is moving to the downside. But now something important is about to happen over here, and that is that the price could be challenging its 200-day simple moving average, and in addition to that, our 50-day simple moving average is also falling fairly quickly and it is about to cross below the 200-day simple moving average and it is about to come close towards the price. Now, the moment the price crosses above that 50-day simple moving average, that would be highly likely that's going to be considered as a very positive signal. Why? Because that is the first thing on the daily time frame that we really sort of kind of wanted to see. Of course, what we could see is that a candle coming like that, breaking above the 200-day simple moving average, and then another candle coming like that, and then breaking above the 50-day simple moving average. Both of them would be very positive once again in terms of price action, and that is something that the traders are looking at. Now, something also that we have discussed previously in our videos is the importance of the support zone which is right over here, because when the price came here before, we mentioned that in our video previously, as you can see in the link above. Then the market came again into here. We talked about that possibility as well. Then the market came into this zone again. Again, we talked about the possibility of market moving to the upside, but at the same time we did discuss that there could be another positive, another important support zone, which is right over here. So all of these possibilities were discussed in our previous videos. Now guys, of course, if you like the content, what we are really talking about in our videos, please smash that like button. And one important thing that I wanted to discuss with you is the markets do tend to change randomly and constantly, because look, the price came into this one and the probability was that it could break to the downside, but the price didn't. It moved to the upside. It challenged the 200 simple moving average. Now the price could be challenging the 200 simple moving average. If it does that, that would be great. But if it doesn't, then you need to know the new and the latest update. In order to do that, you need to subscribe to our channel, smash that bell icon, because by doing that you will be getting notification of all the new videos that we'll be doing that straight in your inbox. Now, why we think that there are some bullish signals that have already sort of emerged when it comes to Bitcoin price. The first signal comes from the 4-hour time frame, and on the 4-hour time frame what we really see is that we had this period of prolonged sort of a sideways price action where the price was doing nothing but sort of just moving in a sideways direction, and that is really talking about this one. Now within that one we had another sideways price action, which is right over here, as you can see. Now the price is about to break above that, but prior to that one we also had few important bull signals, and those bull signals were coming in the form of price breaking above the 50 and the 100-day simple moving average. Now the price is about to break above the 200-day simple moving average. Of course, these are very, very important, and these are very, very sort of a bullish price action signals that we are about to see. But at the same time, remember that this RSI has already reached that 70 mark, which is considered as a level where the prices are way overbought, so a retracement can happen. So basically, as the price is about to challenge the 200-day simple moving average on the 4-hour time frame, and it is about to challenge on the daily time frame as well, we could potentially see some sort of a retracement which may push the prices back towards these two important moving averages. But then the overall momentum is likely to continue. Why? Because on the daily time frame we have still the RSI moving in a positive direction. Now, something else we've got to keep an eye on is our 30-minute time frame. Now, on this time frame, what we really sort of need to see is we need to see that the price needs to stay above its 50-day simple moving average, and that is right over here. Of course, we have a lot of bullish signals coming in where the 50-day simple moving average crossed above the 100 and now above the 200 as well, and the 200-day is also about to cross above the 200. That would be all very, very positive in terms of a price action. But keep an eye on that, because in terms of as long as the price continues to stay above the 50, we are okay. Now, in terms of resistance, what we really need to see is the first resistance that we could see in terms of a price action is of course going to be near its 200-day simple moving average, so sort of that 42,000 sort of a price level. But after that, we are more likely to see the resistance at 46,000, and then the price is really going to find its resistance towards its 100 simple moving average, and that is that 51,000 sort of a price level. So overall, we really need to see the price moving from its current direction from here to all the way to its resistance level of 50 and 51, because once we have crossed above that, then we are very, very much in a safe zone and prices will likely to continue to move to the upside. So in conclusion, prices are moving in positive direction. Let's continue to monitor the price if it is going to break above the 50-day simple moving average on the daily time frame, and on the 30-minute time frame we need to see the price staying above the 50-day simple moving average. That's all for now. If you like the content, again, smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon. That's all for now. See you guys next time.